Once you're a chef, you're always a chef, because being a chef comes from your heart, and it will never leave.
I'm always enjoying the cooking.
I'm looking forward to every day coming back to work.
I want them to walk away and say, wow, you know, I had never expected that on a cruise ship. But they can compete with anybody on land.
When you look at this beautiful and sophisticated environment, it's simply amazing. We have to step up as chefs in the back of house to really also create meals which is worthy this beautiful dining rooms what we have. Guests really are stopping us when they see us in public and say, "Chef, the food is great. Thank you for the new changes. Thank you for the new menu."
It is definitely an upgrade in the number of items and the variety of food that is actually offered.
Since we are such an international company, we have guests from all over the place. North America, of course, Europe, Asia, Australia, you name it.
We want to ensure that our guests get the best product on the table wherever it is in Asia, in Europe or in the States.
The approach what we have taken in our new menu is really to create menus and dishes where everyone is able to find a dish which appeals to them.
We provide lactose-free and gluten-free dishes.
We identify on the actual menu this dish is gluten-free or this dish can be made gluten-free if the guest wishes so.
We put a lot of ideas together. We make a test run and we have a very critical committee for the tasting.
Every chef brings his dish to a tasting table. Every dish gets really examined and critiqued.
You gotta try to keep it as simple and clean, but it has to be dynamic in the way that we paint each plate. It's like a canvas.
You can create an amazing meal with like 6 ingredients as long as each of those ingredients are pristine and of the highest quality.
All the ingredients that we use are mainly designed to bring the quality and the taste of every single dish that we do to a different level.
We are making everything fresh on a daily basis for breakfast, lunch and dinner.
It makes a true difference when you really start, when you do things from fresh, from scratch.
When the guests get the bread warm on the table, it's not reheated, it's just fresh out of the oven.
We really pride ourselves to make things not only from scratch, everything with passion.
As a chef, you're a creator. And the best thing is you create the menu, you're part of creating the menu, and you go out and then you implement it.
Training it becomes critical in our operation.
We have a very successful training program in our company, which is affiliated and endorsed by the American Culinary Federation. We certainly invest also a lot of time in our training front of our staff.
I am a truly believer that if a waiter understands and has enough knowledge in explaining what the menu is all about, so whatever then they do recommend becomes not only a guest experience, but is a guest and a service staff experience.
When you see that you're successful in pleasing people, that's very rewarding.
I'm really proud to be a part of that and to be able to introduce people to something completely different than what they would ever expect.
There is no greater satisfaction than an empty plate.
I feel like a conductor, and everything is, you know, all the music, all the different aspects is coming nicely together and everything falls in place. And the ultimate goal is really for us to have happy guests and to have them returning.